Hey sweeties, it's Naima here and I am back with another video. As you can see by the title, I will be reviewing the new KAYALI fragrance, The Wedding, Silk Santal, and Velvet Santal. I am so excited. I always get hyped for a new KAYALI release. I love how Mona just constantly comes out with new fragrances multiple times out of the year. So all year you're excited for a new scent. Another reason why I'm excited for this collection because, you know, I'm married too. I'm looking for a fragrance I can wear on my wedding day. The last release, Yum Pistachio 33, was the bomb for me. Some people didn't like it, but that's your problem. I loved it. So I was ready for this new wedding release. Before we get into it though, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. If you love sweet and gourmand fragrances, this is the place for you. That's all I talk about. That's all I know. Like this video. Also follow me on Instagram at the Queen Naima and TikTok Queen Naima with 3 E's in Queen. Now let's get into it, y'all. So I have both of the fragrances, The Wedding Velvet Santal 35 and The Wedding Silk Santal 36. Mona came out with 2 fragrances, basically like a his and hers fragrance release, and I am here for it, honey. Okay, so we're gonna start with Velvet Santal 35. So we have jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. Since I'm a gourmand girl, I didn't think that I was going to, you know, gravitate towards this type of scent profile, even though I haven't smelled it yet. But just looking at the notes, I know it's not something that I'm going to wear, but I can still like it for what it is. So that's why I also got the 10 ml size as well. So this is the bottle. I was expecting the black bottle, like the 50 ml bottle, but this one will do. So this is not a first impression. I have smelled these fragrances before I did this video because I've been had them, and I couldn't wait till I got ready to do a video to smell them because I just had to know what it smelled like. So this is Velvet Santal, and smelling an atomizer, right off the bat, you get like a slight sweet spice. I thought this was going to be a masculine fragrance, but it's not masculine at all. It's a unisex fragrance. Both men and women can wear this fragrance. So the main accords for this fragrance is woody, amber, warm, spicy, powdery, musky, white floral, vanilla, balsamic, and green. So this is definitely a woody fragrance. This is a woody, spicy, sweet fragrance. And what I pick up from my nose is mostly the tea leaf, the jasmine, and the sandalwood. I like sandalwood, but I'm gonna spray it on my hands. It smells so good. You definitely get the tea leaf. You get a little bit of jasmine. Like, it's not like a heavy white floral type of fragrance, and that's why the white floral main accords is at the bottom, because it's not really heavy with the floral. You get mostly like a sweet tea leaf, spice, and sandalwood. This reminds me of something. This is not in the notes, but it also has like a cinnamony spice. Like, I kind of get a cinnamon vibe in here. Not strong, but it smells like cinnamon or clove, like that type of spice. So I'm looking at the section where it says this perfume reminds me of, and it definitely reminds me of Love Fest for some reason. This is giving that spice that's in Love Fest. I don't want to say I smell the burning cherry, but I definitely smell those same vibes that's in Love Fest. I don't think this is all the notes for the fragrance that are listed, because it has some type of sweetness in here that kind of reminds me of like cherry or like cinnamon, like that type of scent profile, but really light. It's a lighter version, and it's giving me that sweet, woody, spicy feel like Love Fest. So that's one fragrance I can compare this scent to, but overall this is a very nice fragrance. The only thing is, it is light. It is on a light side, so this is definitely better for layering. I layer my fragrances, but it's not mandatory for me. Like, I'll just wear this by itself if I really want to. So this is a very light tea leaf woody fragrance, sandalwood with a hint of cherryish cinnamon going on, slightly sweet and spicy, and it smells good. I like Velvet Santal, but I love Silk Santal, baby, and we're gonna get into her real quick. So the notes for Silk Santal is sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. I believe on Fragrantica there's more notes, but I'm just gonna tell y'all simply what I smell, what I pick up from my nose. We're not gonna pretend that we smell all them notes. We're not gonna do that, okay? Before I smelled this fragrance, I was afraid that I wasn't going to like it. But let me tell y'all, I love it. With all these notes in here, the champagne, the freesia, I didn't think this was gonna be my type of scent, but this is a fragrance with a prominent vanilla base, and we're gonna get into that. And y'all know I love vanilla, so yes. So before I smelled this fragrance, I was looking at reviews and I seen people comparing it to vanilla 28. Now I have vanilla 28, and I've heard some people say if you have vanilla 28, you don't need this one. Like, it's not necessary to have this one. But let me tell you, when I say it's different, it's different. It is similar to some fragrances out there, and we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. But if you like vanilla with a hint of fruitiness, you will like this fragrance. So at the top, you definitely get the sparkling champagne, and it scared me because I do not like champagne fragrances, fresh fragrances, alcoholic drink, rum type of fragrances. But this sweetens up. The champagne does not last. Literally, when you spray it, you get that blast, and that's it. It gets sweeter and it gets more delicious. You get the champagne, you get the nectarine. The nectarine is so delicious. The sugared musk and a hint of sandalwood. But it definitely should be vanilla on here because you definitely get like a gourmand vanilla, fruity vanilla going on in this fragrance. So the opening is the champagne. It's a sweet, warm champagne. It's not like too bright, too fresh. And then as it dries down, you'll get like that vanilla, that nectarine, and that sugared musk. Oh my gosh. This smells so good, y'all. Do I think that it smells like vanilla 28? I think that it definitely has that similar vanilla base. If you have vanilla 28, try this anyway because they are not the same. I don't get anything similar but the vanilla. But what this does smell similar to is La Belle. I get a pear vibe. I'm not sure if it's the nectarine that's giving it off or the nectarine with another note, but it's definitely giving like a hint of pear. And then you get that vanilla. It's like a pearish nectarine vanilla. And La Belle is a pear vanilla fragrance. But if you have La Belle, you should still try this. I don't have the regular La Belle, but I have the Le Parfum, the darker, spicy, sweeter one. And that one is really similar to vanilla 28. So they are in that same vanilla family, but they have their differences. Now in the section this perfume reminds me of, I see La Belle, I see Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 40. That's a nice vanilla fruity fragrance, and I definitely get those vibes in this one as well. It's not a dupe, but this is definitely giving fruity vanilla, and that one gives fruity vanilla. So I definitely see where the comparison comes in, but this to me is a little bit more deeper than Cheirosa 40. The fruits and vanilla adds like a gourmand touch to this fragrance. It's not super gourmand, but I definitely would consider this as a gourmand. If you really smell deep into this fragrance, it will remind you of a fruity vanilla dessert, a soft fruity vanilla dessert. And it smells so good. It's pretty, it's juicy, it's vanilla. I love it. When you buy KAYALI fragrances and it has florals, it has musk, it has vanilla and things like that, just expect it to be light so you don't be surprised. This is not like KAYALI strong projecting fragrances like Love Fest or Invite Only Amber 23. This is a light, pretty, fruity vanilla fragrance, and it's so good. Okay, so that is Silk Santal 36. This is tied with vanilla 28. I really don't know. I don't want to put this number 1 and put vanilla 28 number 2 because vanilla 28 is my baby, but this might be my new KAYALI love. And also this is limited edition, y'all, so I definitely need to get a second bottle. Alright y'all, so that's the end of my review. Comment down below, what do you think about these fragrances, whether you have it or not. Talk to me, and I will see y'all in the next video. It's Queen Naima, and I am out.